Alright guys, here are my latest pickups. First I have Mega Man 64 for the, Nintendo 64 in perfect condition, steel seal. I don't know if I'll ever play this, but I got this for 20 bucks. Next is Siphon Filter 2 for the PlayStation. Bought this for some reason, I'm not sure why. It only was 3 bucks, I guess, that's why, but it's the greatest hits edition. Sadly, it wasn't advertised as so yeah. And next up has Dragon Warrior 7 for the PlayStation 1, steel seal. This was pretty expensive. I will try this out eventually. I heard some good things about this game. Supposedly it's very long, so that's why I'm in no hurry to try this out. Then I have Kirby Mass Attack for the DS. Just purchased this today. So far it's pretty fun. I've played about an hour of this. It's kind of a platformer, but it's a stylus only game, so it's pretty unique and pretty fun so far, but a bit easy, but that's Kirby, so it's not surprising. Here I have Dragon Quest Monsters 2 Joker, steel seal. Heard a lot of good things about this. It's actually published by Nintendo and will have a pretty strong online support. Nintendo's actually planning on hosting a global tournament by the end of the year, so that's pretty nice. Didn't expect this kind of support for this game, so I picked it up. Here I have Resident Evil 3D The Mercenaries. Picked this up for two reasons. Number one, it has a demo of Resident Evil Revelations on it, which I played, and let me tell you, it looks awesome. It probably will be a reason just to own the DS for that game. Also, it's one of the few games that supports online play, but sadly there's no people online right now, so if anybody has this game and want to play some co-op, just let me know because I'd like to try that out. And I bought a bunch of Dreamcast games because I didn't have much I wanted to try out, so I took some risk, and most of these games I will never play again, but I found a few good ones. This one is Ooga Booga. It's kind of a party game, and from what I played, well, it doesn't really hold up that well today. Probably never gonna play it again, but still, it was only all these games except for the last one were only 50 bucks, so it's not that big of a bargain. Here I have Charge and Blast. This is kind of an arcade game, just a shooter. It's okay, it's fun, but it's nothing like for today's standards. It's nothing impressive. Here is Space Channel 5. I went with games that got pretty good reviews, and this was one of them. Well, I checked on IGN for most of my scores. I like the box art, as you can see, but the game got a 9.4, I think, and I tried it out, and it's not for me. It's a weird game. It's a music reading game, but pretty hard. I can't figure out how to time my button presses, so this is one of those games that I'm glad I tried out, but I probably will never play again. Next up is Arrow Wings. This is a flight simulator, and this is another one I will never play again. I took a chance on it. It's just way too difficult for me, but got some pretty solid reviews. If you're into flight simulators, this might be a good title to pick up. It just ain't for me. This one though, however, Choo Choo Rocket, is worth the try. I played quite a bit of it, and I will continue playing it. It's an amazing puzzling game, really fun with really cute graphics. This one I wasn't disappointing with, and I will definitely be playing more of this. Now, this one I've kept for last because I have a lot of things to say. I'm a big fan of the Berserk title, and this actually came out in 1999, well, in Japan anyway, and during those days the PS2 wasn't even out, so it was the PS1 and N64 days, and the Dreamcast had a pretty short life, so this title was mostly ignored, but for its time, it's actually a pretty amazing game. The graphics, again, for the time, for now they look like crap, but for the time, they were simply unmatched. The gameplay hasn't aged that well, though. If you play God of War or any of those titles, you'll come to this and you'll be disappointed. It's pretty much mostly for Berserk fans, but the gameplay here is solid still. It's nothing. It's basically just a mindless hack and slash. It's nothing revolutionary. People that aren't in the Berserk series will get tired pretty quickly. But like I said, for 1999, this was a pretty awesome title. And the other thing about this game that I really like is the fact that it's kind of like Xenosaga. What I mean by that is that you will see like 15-minute cutscenes or 20-minute cutscenes or 5-minute cutscenes, then play for like 2, 3 minutes, 10 minutes, and then get another cutscene. I'm almost done with this game. Think I'm about 4 hours in, and I'm at like the final boss. There's a series of final boss, and I keep dying, so I'll have to try again. And it's pretty fun. The story is very, very well done. It's set up during, I think, between the 21 and the 2022 manga. So if you're a fan of the series, you might want to pick this title up if you have a Dreamcast. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this.